This is all about Culture Kitchen. You guys, we are so excited because we're talking all things self-expression, social expectation. Who are we really getting ready for? Yeah. So when you go about your style, beauty, who are you doing it for? Yeah. Is it just your own thing? It's performative? Because yeah, I mean the dynamics are kind of crazy in Kenya. Yeah. Kuna watu wenye, yeah, you get, they're going to judge you based on how you look. Other people are going to appreciate your look. So it's a fascinating time to be alive in this country. So let's keep it moving, gentlemen. Now, Suki. Obviously, first of all, Umenibamba Maze, you guys, you're multifaceted, yeah, and you've been in the industry for a very long time, 15 years, in the movie space, you've done makeup for celebrities, including the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. Baby, how was it working with Uhuru Kenyatta? Alikuanga so chill, Ama, he's like, that's too much.
One of the coolest person I've ever worked.
Yeah.
He was very, very chill.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Very, very chill, yeah.
Did you ever work with Raila?
No, I never got to work with Raila, sadly.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, man.
Apparently, he's also very chill.
Yeah?
He was very chill. I met him a couple of times. Yeah. I wish you worked with him. Rosafi, you know. Yeah. So, moving forward, when it comes to makeup, some people define makeup as an art, therapy, self-expression, even spiritual. What do you think women and even men, generally folks, what do you think they're, especially Kenyans, what do you think we're looking for when we call you, Suki, to say, hey, Suki, I've got a movie, I want to go for da-da-da. What do you think they're trying to achieve when they decide to work with you specifically?
Okay, so I guess when they decide to work with me, they expect to see men and women in their natural element. So I do very natural looks, man. I really am a big fan of making someone discover those eyelashes could be better with just a bit of mascara. So I'm not the kind of makeup artist who would really transform someone's face to look different.
Yeah.
Like zile za hadi face ID
ni kama umeweka filters.
Like I'm not a fan of that, and it's actually a very personal decision. And it's a line that I just decided that this is what I want to do in terms of makeup. So very natural looks. In terms of, also based on the fact that I'm working in movies, and if I want to be a good representative of African faces and African stories, I have to represent. This is how I represent my people.
So I'm going to ask you a woo-woo question.
Yes.
What's the African story? What's the African narrative? Very briefly, in a nutshell, how would you describe it?
The African narrative?
Yeah.
In terms of makeup?
In terms of makeup, how would you describe it?
Man, like makeup started in Africa, man. Like if you like Egypt, Kitambo, they used to apply eyeliner, and it's actually the men who used to apply eyeliner. I know, it
stretches on the side like this.
And in the beginning, like when that story started, ilikuwa zile za they used to apply it as for medicinal purposes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it started being cool. And then women picked it up.
What?
So there's this narrative that either makeup started in Egypt or makeup started in China, uko wapi.
Yeah.
But think about it this way.
Yeah.
In your own tribe.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a type of expression in terms of, just applying something.
Yeah.
In the Kikuyu culture, it was more of like applying. They were applying a bit of color.
Yeah.
Usually, it used to be white. I don't know why. And we somehow came up with the idea of doing the dots. That's why you see like traditional dancers doing the dots.
That's for men, for both.
For
both genders.
Women.
Okay.
And then in the Maasai culture, kulikuwa na ile oka.
Yeah.
The red oka.
It's true.
Yeah. So. And there's another tribe called the Udabe tribe in Chad.
Yeah.
And they have a cultural practice.
Yeah.
And it's the men who apply makeup. It's the men who apply makeup in that cultural practice. So there's like, if you dig deep, the story of makeup and hair in Africa goes way back than we can even think.
So that's your main agenda, to bring it out.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when you're working with movie stars.
Yes.
And I like that, even because just like you said, different regions and different, I guess, communities in Africa had their own ways of expressing themselves and, their cultures and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but when you look at it in terms of Kenya as a country, as a people, the makeup standards have obviously evolved over the years.
Yes, they have.
Do you think creatively we're evolving for the better, and how would you describe this? Is it because of pressure, maybe influence on the internet, the Western culture? It's just because of our creative nature?
Okay. So so when makeup was evolving, the makeup industry in Kenya is quite young.
Yeah.
The cosmetic industry. Let me not call it the makeup industry. Let me call it the cosmetic industry, right? So back in the day, we used to see women in the Nigerian eyebrow. We usually call it the Nigerian eyebrow. It was very dominant, very thick and dominant, right? And makeup trends change almost every month. You'll see something new in makeup and beauty industry. So something changes every time. We are at a very good place because now it's almost like people are taking a step back and thinking, how do we want to be seen? How do we want to be seen? Because there was a time Kenyans were borrowing from either the Nigerian beauty industry, and that's why you used to see a lot of women in town maybe applying a lot of foundation, very thick. A very thick layer of foundation. And it's amazing now that you can meet someone on the streets with blue eyeliner, and a yellow mascara, blue mascara, and it's really nice. So people are taking a step away from doing a lot of makeup and just taking that one thing that you think really stands out on your face and enhancing that. Makeup is
enhancing.
Yeah, makeup. The purpose of doing makeup is to enhance.
I wanna jump in there. Is to enhance, but I wanna talk about this whole idea of influence, because you're saying we're evolving.
Yes,
it's almost as if we're getting into another space. It's hard to define where the influence is coming from.
Okay.
Now, is this due to maybe the fact that we are becoming like a global village? So there's a lot of influences, not necessarily Nigeria these days. Yeah, is that true?
Yes, we are becoming a global village.
So there's a lot of influences in our industry
from all over the place. Yes.
I can imagine. And also Nairobi is very cosmopolitan.
Yes.
We have folks from every part of the world.
Every part of the world.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because somebody can argue and say we're losing our essence as Africans.
I feel like it's a good thing because you kind of like that's where you stand out. Like that's where you stay grounded and out of just being exposed to a lot of things.
Okay.
It's like how you would argue traveling is traveling is a good thing because you get exposed to a lot of cultures out there, and then you start really appreciating your own culture.
Yeah.
Out of even experiencing people with no culture or people who've lost their culture.
Yeah.
So I would argue that maybe it's a good thing where we are. The reason why I mentioned Nigeria is because Nigeria was one of the first, strongest influences in terms of makeup or beauty industry. It really had a huge influence to Kenya and to Kenyans.
I agree.
Say from 2005 to 2012.
Yes.
There was a lot of Nigerian influence at that time.
I agree.
So now makeup is very global, and we are seeing the same way you're saying Nairobi is very cosmopolitan. We are seeing a lot of makeup practices and makeup looks. And it's interesting, it's vibrant. It's almost like how you would walk in a street in New York and see someone dressed this way and someone
that's
dressed
a good
this way and someone dressed.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful to see.
So I want to ask you a question that I asked, similar to what I asked Denno.
Yeah.
Have you ever refused a client's desire to enhance their look? Maybe because you're thinking it doesn't align with their face, with their personality. Because come on now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a cis.
Yes.
What you're asking will not make you look good, and it's going to affect my reputation out there.
Yes, I have. So a lot of times.
A lot of times.
I'm guilty of that. Because working in film, I do makeup to translate the director's vision and use makeup as a medium to do that.
Right.
So it's not really what someone wants me to do. It's more than that. It's like we've discussed for like a whole month about this.
Right.
So we just come to this point where I need to do your makeup to fit the character. So I like it when it's a collaborative effort between me and the actor. But when it's more of like for someone who's going for a party, a lady who's going for an event somewhere, so facial features, makeup, basically, and I feel like this is a masterclass already, but makeup is basically just working with light and shadow. So if a lady has small lips, you can enhance them to look fuller.
Right.
If they have more full lips, you can do something to make them look smaller, and or you can even apply. There's a color that you can apply that will make them look not so pronounced. The same way with the eyes. If you want your eyes to look more open, you can apply eyeliner underneath, and your eyes will look more open. So it's just working with light and shadow, and to answer your question, I think you made it clear. I've had moments where someone thinks that this works, and then you always I usually feel like makeup and even doing hair, Denno would agree, it's a therapy session.
I can imagine.
And you can even suggest to them, let me just do this. If you don't like it, we'll take it off. And
so you mostly work with movie stars and celebrities as opposed to individuals. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yes, half and half. I've done this commercial.
Are you so? You're the one who did this?
Yes, that's my work.
Look at you.
That's my work.
Man, dude, you get
so that's my work.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
That's amazing, dude. Hey, that's good stuff. I like that.
That's an interesting coincidence, actually.
So let me ask you something, bro. It's interesting you mentioned makeup and of course beauty and the dreadlocks, for example. That's more of therapy.
Yes.
When you say therapy, I'm thinking confidence.
Yes.
I'm thinking how people perceive themselves, what they think of themselves as well.
Yes.
Because if you think of yourself vizuri, let me compose my words again. If you don't think of yourself highly, it doesn't matter about the amount of makeup you put on somebody, how good their locks are, they're still not going to look good. It's amazing how confidence goes hand in hand with the makeup as well. So have you seen personally, like, have you worked on an individual or maybe even a celebrity out there, and you noticed utalia modem and a confidence feel, and then you kind of did your magic on them, and then suddenly they're bright, they're more expressive. How was that process, and how do you feel when you just see the before and after, even in terms of personality?
So there's a project I worked on this past weekend, and I had just this crazy idea. I didn't know what to put on this lady. And I had an afro wig, and I just decided while I was traveling to set, I decided that's what I will do. And the first time I put on the afro wig on her, she was like, oh no, maybe this doesn't, because she was a bit more reserved, and maybe that's something that she hasn't done before. So she was a bit more like, I really don't feel it. Then I told her, just give me time. Then I did the makeup, then I put on the afro wig, and then she walked out to set, and everyone was complimenting her. And I could see her now love the wig and love the look, and she was so happy. So that transformation for me means a lot. That's actually one of the reasons why I do what I do. So there's a lot, man, like especially with a lot of consumerism nowadays. Women are told what to buy without even being told why, without even being told how to use that product. So they just buy it, and then it ends up not looking as good as it looks on the commercial, or on the how it was influenced, let's say. But if someone was to just show you how to do it, then it would make a lot more difference. So that's where I come in as a makeup artist.
Yeah,
yes,
it's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Because me, I believe in enhancing looks, like even plastic surgery, nini. Like, I'm just like, you don't know what it can do to somebody's confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people out here, some people are genuinely not even confident enough.
Yes.
Even at the office,
yes,
in social settings. So.
Yeah.
The work you're doing is very important in society,
Thank
bro.
you, man.
I never take it for granted. And what's one thing you wish people knew about makeup that would ease pressure on themselves?
Perfect, man. That's like an amazing question.
Yeah.
I wish women knew that less is more. Yeah, just that.
Hey, fam, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And less is more.
Bro, like, think about it. Like, if like, I usually see these things on Instagram. Like, even if you are doing it then to be more attractive to a dude, if you ask 10 guys what they would see as attractive, a chick in a lot of makeup and a chick in just clear gloss and very moisturized face, very nice looking, healthy looking skin, what would they probably go?
Healthy, bro. Natural any day.
Right? So, if that was the reason.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, this idea of a lot of makeup, I don't know where we got it from. And one of my practices in makeup artistry is actually to just show people that you can use very little product and get the most impact. So the less is more. That's the one thing I would probably...
Dude, that is fire, bro.
Yes.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I love it. But Denno, that's also with regards to dreadlocks. Because I usually think people who have dreads, especially mamas, like, personally, maybe you can correct me, dreads don't go... It doesn't rhyme with a lot of makeup.
Less is more.
Exactly, bro.
Looks are so unique. So
yeah, man.
A lot of
Yeah. So, Denno, real quick, in relation to the question that I asked as well, have you seen, good dreads, beauty, actually heal someone maybe from the trauma that they've gone through, from, some crazy things that they've gone through in the past, and now because of that I may decide, just to work on their hair, and you can tell that this person is actually healing? Because we mentioned that beauty it's sort of like therapy.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You can just get to the mic. Yeah,
I've seen it with the in the couple of years back.
Yeah.
Example, like we had like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
One of my clients, I don't know if it's good to say this, but example, one of them had gone through a surgery on the head, so we had to cut the locks. And telling her you have to cut the locks, you could see how she was down with it. Then after a few months, tena nywele inakatika. So hii point ya nywele kukatika, ako so low. When the hair grows back, you can see now the glow on their face.
Yeah.
Yes. Or maybe when their hairline is losing, mostly for the ladies, because I work with a lot of ladies, when they get their kids, the point of breastfeeding, they tend to lose a lot of hair.
I agree.
And it's so heartbreaking seeing them. But when the hair starts growing, the glow is back.
Yeah.
You can feel, and I feel poor, the glow is back, she's happy. It is a bad period when anyone is losing hair. It translates to their full body, mental structure of them.
It's amazing how, hair
has a lot of energy.
It has so much energy. That's the best word.
Energy.
So, unajua, the topic, by the way, that of this conversation that we've been having is basically self-expression versus social expectation. Who are we really getting ready for? Now, bouncing off that, kwanza, that last part, who are we really getting ready for? We've talked about society, especially the public service and how they perceive people with dreads. We've talked about therapy, how, you feel good, doing your hair, even with the makeup, you carry yourself with confidence. You feel like you're more appreciated and respected, even at work. maybe with your partner, and also artistically, like because we are the audience.
Yes.
When the movie star puts himself out there looking all good,
Yeah.
And I feel poor, and even us, we feel good when we see our favorite movie stars looking the part.
good, yeah.
And so the question here is, gentlemen, as we wrap up this conversation, who are we really doing it for? Who are we really doing this thing for? Are we doing it for ourselves, or we're doing it for society? Are we doing it for?
Yeah. I would really argue. I would say that the best place to be is to do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Like whatever you do, how you dress, how you look, how long you keep your hair, what you apply as skincare or as makeup. It has to be for you, because you don't really need that external validation, So I wish most women, when now I'm talking about makeup, knew that you need to agree with what you apply for yourself first, and that's the only way that it will now reflect on the outside. It has to come from the inside first.
Okay.
As Denno said earlier.
Yeah. Do you want to add on that?
Yeah, I think you do it for the guy on the mirror.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The guy on the mirror. The first thing you wake up in the morning, you groom yourself. Niwe unajiona first. So you are really doing for yourself.
Yeah.
The appearance first. So when you're stepping out, whatever you'll find outside, you are ready to conquer.
Yeah.
You have to be fearless and bold for whatever you do. So you are doing for yourself first.
Yeah.
So ukipita and someone else tell you this is not right. But the first thing you did for yourself, maybe you'll just enhance, not dropping it. Maybe you just enhance it or switch up kidogo. But first, it's first for you.
It's first for yourself. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, final word to Kenyans out there. What is your, I guess, what are you going to tell Kenyans? Biggest advice, golden rule when it comes to beauty and self-expression. I think it's related to what we just said.
Yeah. golden
Kenya
rule.
wanaenda nayo home, wrap up your week in style. Wenge nayo kwa the weekend. Golden rule for you to stand out and look the best, man.
I would, for me, I would just say own your kingdom, man. That's what I
Jeez. Yeah.
Man, every day I own my kingdom. Every day I try my best to make it count that I was here.
Make it count. I love it. Yeah, it's related to what I was watching yesterday. I like it. Yeah.
So whether it's for when you're applying your makeup, whether it's for when you want to style your hair differently, whether it's what you'll wear, whether it's whatever you do, make it count, like own your kingdom. Just
make it count.
Yeah, there's no one like you. There will be no one like you. It's just you're one of one.
Hey.
Sindio.
Jeez.
So you have to make sure that people know that, and you know that first. Importantly, you know that first.
Good stuff.
Denno, one of one.
As we wrap up,
I'll say one love.
Yeah,
one love to everyone. Let's be fearless, be loving, be bold. I talk a lot about locs. So locs is boldness, is fearless, and love.
Yeah,
we make a lot of people, different races, different families. You don't know what someone else is going through. Just show love and appreciate. Just positive.
I love it, bro. What a way to wrap up this conversation. Imekuwa real. Contact information in case somebody wants to reach out to you, bro. They want to share your story, or they want to come to your shop. How can they find you, bro?
I'm at Bazaar Plaza, 7th floor. My salon is called Kisiwani Salon.
Yeah.
Most welcome. Instagram, TikTok, tuko huko tu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kisiwani Salon.
It's nice. Your personal IG?
Denno
Rasta. I love it. And then, of course, Suki.
Suki.
Yeah.
So mine is Suki Makeup Africa on Instagram. That's where we do makeup for film, and we also do mentorship programs. We train. And on
mentorship.
Mentorship bana. Like we are so big on mentorship.
Yeah. What do you want to say about it real quick, and then Denno will say?
Mentorship, man. Like the skills that we have in our hands, that we practice in our hands.
Yeah.
We need to share them.
Yeah.
We need to teach the next generation of, say, makeup artists, locticians, beauticians. We need to impact So I read somewhere that most of the, more than 70% of our youth is unemployed, and one of the things we can do, it's a personal initiative. One of the things you can do is to use your gifts and talents. You share that with the next person, and they share that with the next person. And at the end of 1 year, 2 years, you have 3, 4, 5 people, 10 people that have now a way of creating a better life for themselves or people around them.
Yeah.
So that's why I do mentorship programs. So, yeah.
So how can they reach out to you?
So Suki Makeup Africa on Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Suki Lifestyle. That's more like my personal page. Yeah.
Guys, that's good stuff. So even you, Denno, mentorship, same. They can find you the same handle.
Yes, I teach people how to do locs, and
Nice.
The locs trend are changing now. The way people used to recharge, unatumia sijui molasses, sijui unatumia sijui coke, whatever.
Yeah.
Things are changing, so I'm trying really to influence people to do a lot of using like tools to crochet their hair, not to use a lot of oils, not to use a lot of products in their hair.
Yeah.
Let your hair free, wash your hair, how to maintain differently, like way before. So I've been teaching kids. I have by their class, they are graduating this December, class of 20
Nice.
kids.
What? Yeah.
Been street kids.
Good stuff, bro. Good
Project
stuff.
called Made in the
Congrats.
Street. We
Nice.
took them in that class.
Yeah.
We are teaching them. They are graduating this month. So whoever kona kazi hapo, we have kids tumefunza.
Yeah.
They can reach out through our pages. We can share with them.
Nice.
But a key to the new generation.
Exactly, bro. Wow, you're being very resourceful to Kenya, manze. Teach one, each one. Amazing. Each one, teach one.
Each one, teach one.
So thanks, man.
Each one,
Each one, teach one.
Each one.
Thanks a lot, guys. That is Suki and Denno. You guys have been talking about the beauty, self-expression, confidence. Real. We hope you've enjoyed the conversation. Now, when we come back, I've got Essie Daniels. She's behind me over here, and we're getting ready for a fire conversation to do with leadership, the next generation of leaders in the 254. You get a Friday for meditation and conversations and knowledge. I love it. Right here on After Hours on Spice. Erykah Badu with "You Got Me" featuring The Roots. It's 16 minutes after 8.
94.4 Spice FM, Nairobi.